Hello, Zoltan.
Hello.
Nice to be here in the mold room. I see. Thanks for inviting us to your production location. You are the production manager. I think we all love to know your story.
Actually, it started nearly 20 years ago. Out in a fair, and we were checking all kinds of different products, and we saw metal labels that looked very interesting. And we thought that this looks really nice, but we could probably do it better. And actually, this is where it all started. Then we figured out that it's not that easy at all. But as time went by, we just improved better and better because we thought that quality is definitely a number one thing for us.
Yeah.
And then we started actually originally with the purer, the thin labels, and then we just gradually built up the other products over the years.
Can you tell a little bit more about this process? Because I think in the time there were also some big changes maybe in the production, or the printing were adding to the whole process, or with which product it all started and how it developed over time.
Initially, we started only with the thin labels, as I said, and only with one machine, one man. So it was really just a few thousand labels that we manufactured for the first years. And then we realized that the appearance of the labels can become more professional. And then we started with the copper labels because the demand increased. So we figured how a nice copper label can be manufactured. And then we thought that a gold-looking label is also part of the story, or should be part of the story. So that's where the gold brass labels came into view. And a couple of years ago, we had a major improvement with the printed labels, which meant that from that minute on, we could make truly fully colored labels for our clients.
Nice. And how is that working? Because the stickers are still embossed, right?
That's right.
And on top you do the printing.
So yes, we can do a fully or partially printed labels where only either the embossed or the debossed or the flat parts are printed. And it also means that not only full color labels can be manufactured, but we can also print even some photo images or photorealistic images on the labels if required, also including QR codes or similar things.
That's great. The QR code. How's that working? How can that benefit the products or for the clients?
We have clients who sometimes require special information, and then they send us the link. We create the QR code so that they can add extra information on the label. So it is possible to add an extra value actually to the label.
Okay. Yeah, I think it's also really nice for service providers, so
Absolutely.
They can repairs or other things where the client wants to be, that the customer sees or work with. We see that lately it's a trend. Handmade products, local products. I think quality is more important than ever, I guess. Do you see this? How do you see this?
Yeah, actually, we see this trend that a lot of people are seeking for products that are manufactured in a smaller quantity, but the quality is obviously needs to be very high. And they, fortunately for us, turn away from the mass-manufactured Chinese products. This is an increasing trend, especially for the couple of 4, 5, 6 years, especially. And that is definitely good, and we want to keep it.
Yeah, that's great. That's great. People, are really happy with products. We get really good feedback about it.
It's good to hear.
What are your dreams with the factory? Where do you want to go? Do you still want to grow, or you want to keep it like this? Or?
No, definitely we want to grow. We want to keep going ahead. We want to make it even faster, even more professional, to give an even better service to our clients. And I really hope that with the improvements that we are seeking in the very close future, we will be able to reach that and please even more clients than we do now.
Yeah, nice. Because we sell now in a lot of countries, European countries, but I think the world is pretty big,
Definitely.
And we can provide much more people with this great product.
Absolutely. Yeah.
I think we give a great insight for everybody. What maybe you can describe your role a little bit more into this whole process.
Well, I'm the production manager, which means that I'm in charge of basically the whole product. So from the very first moment when we get an order, or even when we create the digital draft, because that's basically the very first step with the client. From the shipping, I monitor everything and see that everything goes okay. If there's a problem, or if there is something that needs to be improved a little bit or modified a little bit, then we can notify the client, and I can talk to my people about it. So it's a pretty complex job, and also very creative, and that's what I like about it the most.
Yeah. So you have an overview of the whole process. And I can imagine there will be also sometimes troubleshooting moments. Can you tell us a little bit about that situations?
Well, things can always get derailed, but we try to minimize it. It can happen, that something is manufactured in the wrong color, and we just realize it in the last moment. It can also happen that when everything is done and everything is ready, then something happens with shipping, and then I need to be boxing a little bit with the shipping company. But troubleshooting and the quality service is definitely the most important thing for us, and we never let our clients down. So if something needs to be done, even if it's not our fault, we try to please them as much as possible.
Yeah. Can you tell us a little bit more about the process? It's 3 or 4 weeks. What happens in all these weeks?
Yeah, well, actually, it's pretty much an artisan production or manufacturing, which requires a lot of manual labor. It's also complex because a lot of steps are involved. We start with the digital drafting, which can also take some days sometimes, because because of the refinement, because the clients want something different, because they want different colors, etc. And then when everything is ready and they place the order, then we need to make the necessary tools, which takes days, because we work by custom tools. So the tools that we use, you can also see it here. It's just part of it that always requires custom tool production. That takes a little bit longer. And then we need to set the machines. We need to do some test labels to check if everything is okay, not only with the classic patina version labels, but also with the printed versions. And then also that takes time. Adjustment takes time. And when everything is done and set, only then we can start the mass production. And obviously, because we have, fortunately, a good row of clients waiting, that's why it takes certainly longer than if you were ordering just a printed label, which goes by a push of a button.
Yeah, exactly. It's not a push of a button. That's for sure. I think we can show everybody that also the process later on in another video. I want to tell something to end the interview with to our viewers, to maybe our possible customers or to our current customers.
Well, I think that this is a great product that they should really try, because it can be used for really a lot of purposes and on lots of products. And if they want their product to stand out of the crowd, then they should try it, because I'm sure that it will give a very unique appearance to any of their products.
That's really well said. Thanks a lot for the interview,
Thank you, Ruben.
and thanks for being.